58. Holy shit. I am tired as fuck, boy. And I really need to get to bed, but I'm not because we're going to finish this and then I'm going to finish the fifth or I think it's the sixth Fast and the Furious movie. Like I'm watching them in order now and I'm on number 6, I believe. Yeah, number 6. Anyways, regardless of what it is, who fucking cares? There's just something I gotta do before I go to bed. I didn't realize that this had just come out yesterday, today, whenever you're watching this. I guess it'll be Sunday. So this is Christian Comprehensive History Part 58. My fucking god, YouTube, fix your goddamn notifications. I have this shit with the bell icon on. Still not fucking getting it. Apparently people aren't getting mine either because I get told about it all the fucking time. But regardless, let's go ahead and get into 58. Let's go. Alright, so we got a disclaimer.
What made her this way?
God, Christian lives in my fucking head,
What is
bro.
the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Christian.
I just realized his little fucking belt. I've looked at it every single time, and I just realized it has Sonic 2 in it. Oh my God, I've been watching these for nearly 3 years, and I just caught on to that. That's fucking funny.
On September 9th, 2017, Christine revealed on Facebook a new drawing of her girlfriend, Jessica Quinn, writing
Water's
that she had
good,
turned
bro.
out to be the woman initially named Lovely Weather, Chris's destined girlfriend, as depicted in Sonichu issue 10,
Oh my
noting the
God.
similarities in their drawn appearances.
The similarity's
The
my
next day,
ass.
Chris went to Twitter to compliment My Little Pony voice actress Andrea Libman on her cute performance style after seeing the latest episode of the cartoon series. Jessica saw the tweet, which was also shared on Chris's Facebook profile, showing her surprise at Chris's comments. Chris apologized, stating that she only wanted to let Andrea know that she liked the way she said her lines and meant for the comment to stay on Twitter. Jessica wrote that it was odd how Chris wanted to tell the voice actress that she liked the sound of her voice when Jessica was waiting for Christine to get back to talking to her.
Alright, so I just need to know, is this bitch like actually trolling, or does she generally want Chris's dick? Because the way I see it, it's gonna be one of three things. Like either one, you're fucking with Chris. Two, you actually like this person for some fucking reason. Or three, you're just doing it just to say you fucking did it, which I can understand that because I wholeheartedly respect that. Because I have been with somebody who's been on TV before that was on a TV show, so I fucking get it.
Quinn then reminded her that Chris
I will
allegedly
never tell who.
belonged to her, accompanying her message with a selfie of threatening aura. Chris afterwards publicly acknowledged that she belonged to Jessica and was not interested at all at pursuing anything more than platonic communications with artists which she liked. On September 11th,
Just fucking call this
Christine
person.
wrote an email to controversial illusionist and self-proclaimed psychic Uri Geller, asking for his advice regarding psychic powers. Hello, Uri. Guessing you might predict my email to you, close parentheses. Anyhow, I am Miss Christine Chandler in Rockville, Virginia, U.S.
Geno, god damn it, you know that's a fucking smiley face. It's a fucking smiley face, Geno, come on.
USA. I just read your name in the psychokinesis chapter of my copy of Develop Your Psychic Skills. I have been working on my own psychic skills. I have found I do have some, and I practice most daily. I am so close to making the trade.
Another thing real quick, do you guys ever have like these kind of psychic phenomenons? Because I'm not saying that they exist necessarily, but I have noticed in the past, when it comes to me in particular, I can't just like predict how people are. I normally predict like your emotion or whatever, but that's just more of like my own issue. But when it comes to like actual psychic things or whatever, what I do is I'll sit there and think of a TV show or a movie I haven't seen in a very long time, and I'll just think about like random scenes of it, and then I'll get on YouTube or whatever, and it'll be in my recommendation. And or I'll just be like on the TV in the living room whenever my kid's out there, and I'll see it on one of the random channels coming up. Or if I just like I used to do this shit all the time with fucking Family Guy, and I hate Family Guy. And I'll just see a random episode that I was thinking of, and I'm like, what in the fuck? How are the odds? What are the odds of that?
Trading card I've been practicing with, or even my pen, Levitate. If I can, I would like to seek a more expert psychic skill training. I'm a still getting out there artist and creator. Anyhow, should you help me get further on with my skills, or guide me well, I would be most
Just
grateful.
contact
Thank you.
Magic-chan.
Have a great and safe day. Sent from my iPhone. Stay safe. Christine W. Chandler. Geller soon responded.
Oh, really?
Hi Christine, I don't teach one-on-one or give lessons. Most of my books are free to read on my website. Quite frankly, I believe you are wasting your time. There are more productive things in life than levitating a pen. Put your energy into those.
Get the
Being
fuck
a
out.
motivator, a positive thinker, helping others, a bit of meditation, some spirituality, empowering others, etc., etc., etc. Much energy and love, Yuri. Sent from my
Basically,
iPhone.
go fuck yourself, Chris.
The next day, Christine responded with another email. I am not wasting my time. I have my psychic friend, Magichan Sonichu,
Oh my god.
and my own dimensional psychic links to my Quickville and beyond. I have had a lot of deja vu moments in my life. I'm not just looking for mere levitation, but I intend to do a lot more good with my psychic powers to bring peace and take down up to all of the internet haters
Oh
and bullies.
my
I
god.
need to do
Hey, at least the guy's like saying my books are free, right?
all these in my own control. And I did also ask for recommendations of anyone else who could help me better develop my powers. Your frank response left me feeling disappointed and disgusted with you right now. Until the later time when I recover from this feeling, because I have a lot of other stresses in my life.
As everyone
Ugh.
does.
Good day, Yuri. Sent from my iPhone. Stay safe, Christine W. Chandler.
I hope he
On
doesn't
September
respond.
12th,
Okay.
Christine went to Twitter to post a seductive photo of Jessica, possibly sent to her privately, proclaiming that she was a real person and that they had future
Oh.
plans in the making.
My god.
The
Private
next day,
photo.
It became public knowledge that Chris was listening to the Lazy Cast, a podcast featuring Planet Dolan creator Doopy Doover and her boyfriend. On the 14th,
He is
Chris
persistent.
changed the payment method for her supporters on Patreon to upfront charging to prevent patrons from joining and then leaving before they were due for payment. Members of the Kiwi Farms noticed that Chris's announcement post was near directly copied from a Patreon post written by creator Kip Tay Tay, who specialized in illustrating chubby anime girls. On September
Hold on.
16th,
Like, I already know I'm gonna be pausing the fuck out of this. How the fuck do you just find that? Like, look, I know how to dox people, but it's just kind of like, how the fuck do you just find this shit out like that? That's what I need to fucking know.
Chris showcased an updated full-body drawing of lovely weather, modeled after Jessica, promising to feature her in future
Oh my
Sonichu
god.
issues.
The Taranga
On that
Leela
same day,
eyeball.
Christine attended the Charlottesville Pride Festival, later having a picture featuring her in the background printed in the Daily Progress newspaper, wearing her oft-seen headgear of pony ears and unicorn horn. Apart from having a few photos of her taken, little is known of her activity at the event.
I swear to god, it's like a
On September
Bigfoot sighting.
17th, Christine posted on Facebook a new drawing depicting her girlfriend, Jessica Quinn, in pony form, christening her character Diamond Melody. Soon after, she posted another illustration.
Hey baby, I just got home from work. I'm gonna give you that big strong dick tonight. Hope you got dinner cooking. I'm gonna draw you as a pony.
Of Diamond and Chris's pony character, Nightstar, together,
Uh,
revealing that they are canonically a couple, or shipped. Jessica herself commended Chris's drawing efforts in the reply section. 2 days later,
oh no.
Chris angrily demanded on Twitter for trolls to stop bothering her Jessica,
Why are you promoting
sharing
her?
the video regarding
You
their
should have
relationship,
known.
which she had made over a week prior. This was soon followed by 2 brief posts shared both on Twitter and Facebook. The first of which proclaiming that not all trolls were bad, and then the declaration that she thought kiwis were tasty. Members of the Kiwi Farms
Oh, the
felt
fruit?
that her recent posts
Okay, I was
were
like,
prompted by a troll, likely Jessica Quinn. On September 21st, Christine shared on Twitter her tips for growing larger breasts naturally by eating 12 prunes per day and glazing all non-sweet foods with soy sauce. Followers of Chris felt that this ploy of Chris gaining weight and retaining water was the result of Quinn's influence, as she was known to follow several Facebook pages concerning fetishization of overweight women. This was
Oh?
confirmed when Jessica Quinn replied to Chris's post, looking forward to the results of her efforts. Chris's trollsome gal pal, Kim Wilson, elaborated that phytoestrogens, as contained in soy and prunes, would not increase breast size and would only result in increased amounts of salty poops. Chris countered her comment with
What?
links to online articles from which she gathered information regarding breast increase. Kim found it sad that many girls were deceived by such pseudoscience promoted by websites preying on their
Yeah,
insecurities.
Facebook, why
to
aren't you
make a
blocking
quick buck.
this? Can't
Christine
talk about
asked
flat
Kim
Earth,
why
but
she
you'll sit
couldn't
there and
say
take this
something
down?
supportive or positive instead, to which Kim replied that since Chris had been tricked by trolls many times before, she was hoping that she wouldn't get tricked again by these websites, adding that she was supportive but could not support false hope. She wrote that the best way to increase breast size or penis length was either surgery or change in weight. If Chris were to gain weight, some might go to her breasts, and if she lost weight, she would increase the perceived length of her penis. On
Yeah,
September
I see that
23rd,
about penis enlargement. Fun fact for all the overweight guys, you technically gain like an inch back of your dick every 50 pounds you lose, I believe. So if I could just lose 50 more pounds, I might be able to reach my computer monitor. I'm just kidding.
in response to a tweet,
It's like this
Christine
big.
posted a newer photo of her cat, Sorbet,
That is
clearly
a scary
showcasing the
looking cat.
damage to his eyes. She later clarified that the photo had been taken a couple of months ago and that his one cloudy eye had recovered considerably. On that same day, Chris wrote a long Facebook post featuring her review of the Christian documentary on YouTube made by Satchmo. I was afraid of watching the Christian documentary as I had thought it would hurt me with a lot of the recounting of the events I was trolled and bullied for the most part. But on the other hand, there could have been some commentary from various people talking about how they were inspired by me or something, I don't know. I felt it would be way too much for me to endure watching it, so I
Chris,
covered my
I'm
eyes
drinking
with
water
my Kirby
because of
twist.
you.
I had
Thank
my
you.
earbuds plugged into my iPod. I listened to the whole thing. I cried at some of the pre-2004 topics, as they were not offensive. They reminded me of times when I was so young that I was like this or that. My tears welled into the turby. For about everything before 2004, it was positive, it was kind. And then, starting with the early days of my sweetheart search, and Megan, and Snyder, Mary Lee Walsh, I had a bunch of oh my god moments in response, but that was cake. And then, I heard the old song I sang that makes me cringe now, in tune to I Want It That Way from NSYNC, Virgin with Rage, and then the sagas, with the trolls
I thought
and
that
the
was I
theoretical
Need a
exes.
Cute Girl.
All of that was a medium-sized slice of hell to me. So, in my overall feeling of that documentary, I gave it a thumbs down on YouTube. I feel like it is about 45% hellish.
Why the fuck would you thumbs it down? It's your life, you stupid asshole. Imagine saying, I hate your video, when it's just a retelling of everything that you've done. Like, what the fuck?
Out of the whole hour. I really wish, and I feel, it would do me a whole better world of good for a documentary or a full compilation of recorded video testimonies from.
Alright, hold on. I feel like Geno is just showing this because he's just wanting to get his own dick sucked. Like, Chris is just like, I just want to see a good documentary, and Geno's like, say no more, fam. I'm literally making this about you every other week. I feel like this is just the biggest. You know that fucking meme where Obama's like putting the medal on Obama? Like, this is pretty much what it is.
All of the people who were actually touched by my work or by my kindness and efforts in the genuine positive words to outweigh all that 4 years of hate, 07 to 11. I want that video made. You all wanted me to watch this documentary. I had emotional difficulties listening to it. It is done. There will not be any reaction video of me watching this documentary ever.
I've seen this documentary.
Soon after,
I've not
she
actually
wrote an
watched it, but I've
update
seen the thumbnail.
regarding her want for an updated documentary featuring testimonies from the many people, for example those she met at BronyCon, who she had touched positively. Chris also felt that trimming down the trolling sagas to summaries and showing off more of her kindness
Pretty sure they
and
are summaries.
personality would benefit the documentary.
I'm gonna
She
be
addressed
pausing this all fucking day. Yeah, they already are summaries because like the whole Casey and Liquid Chris saga. Like a lot of people don't know this. I haven't listened to it all because I have listened to some of it, but the whole Casey phone calls, it's like 20 hours of her fucking talking to Chris on the phone. So anytime you see anything of like the whole Casey saga, you know, Liquid Chris saga or whatever, but like anytime you see the Casey calls or whatever, it's always just down like the highlights of it. So it already is watered down.
her past homophobic remarks, clarifying that the trollsome imagery on her Wikipedia website badly triggered her, but she became tolerant of gay men by then, as long as behind closed door content was not pushed onto her.
Yeah, I agree
On
with that.
September 26th, Christine posted
I don't care if
screenshots
you're
of
gay,
tweets
just
that she had liked
don't
from
care to see it.
creators No Whacking and Doopy Do-Over, both of whom had her blocked, which would have prevented her from seeing their Twitter activity. This meant that she was using another account, bypassing their block. However, Kiwi Farms users noticed that upon checking the activity on her other known account, Nightstar2891, they found that the account's like history did not match the screenshots Chris posted, which meant that she was likely using yet another Twitter account, most
Oh,
probably Twice Barlicious, which some followers had previously
we're getting
suspected
some more
of being
bullshit here,
Christine.
guys.
She gave her name on the site as Kurt Varnson, a name near identical to a pseudonym used by Jerry Seinfeld in the TV show Seinfeld.
Who the fuck finds
Possibly
this
after
out?
seeing the information posted on the forums, Jessica confronted Chris for secretly following female creators like Doopy and broke off their relationship.
God damn
Chris
it,
changed
Chris.
her relationship status on Facebook to It's Complicated, while Quinn changed hers to Single. Jessica followed up with a short post and replies to comments regarding her irritation at a certain lying, untrustworthy individual without explicitly referring to Chris. Christine then wrote a post, regretting lying to protect from a truth and sneaking to hide from the bullies. Shortly after, she updated her Facebook profile picture to a 7-second long video of herself crying and pleading for Jessica to not leave her.
Like I just did a whole.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to lose you.
Jessica accused her of lying because she thought she could get away with it, saying not to blame her actions on the bullies, and attached a photo of herself scowling. Soon after, Christine wrote that her head was feeling constricted and that she would be taking some time off away from her phone.
Good. Take a big break.
Presumably after a private conversation, the two changed their relationship status back to being in a complicated relationship with each other.
Okay.
Shortly after, Chris wrote on Twitter that she was to regrettably quit following the LazyCast podcast featuring Doopy Do-Over, apologizing to them for unsubscribing. Jessica replied, thanking Chris for her decision. Christine then
This
unfollowed
bitch a troll.
Doopy
I need
and
to find out.
on her Twice Barlicious Twitter account. She elaborated on Facebook that cutting off these ties felt like she was conceding defeat against her will, but did so to fulfill her promise. A Facebook friend expressed concern over her willingness to cut the aforementioned ties
Are we
if
blocking
she
out
was being
names here,
forced
Geno?
into it, while Quinn showed surprise at Chris claiming that her actions were being done against her will.
God damn it,
2
Chris.
days later, Christine posted new unfinished pages of Sonichu, which revealed possible influence from Jessica Quinn, in the fact that Rosechu had begun to excessively eat and became overweight.
What?
Later on, Twitter user Yvonne Mora
What?
accused Chris of stealing a work of fan art by Gabriel Montero to use for the banner of her Patreon page.
That's cute.
Chris defended herself, writing that it was a lovely piece of art and was using it in full appreciation of the artist who drew it. It was also
Okay, so I have a problem with that. I wouldn't say it's fucking stealing because you're literally stealing Chris's fucking made up bullshit, which he technically stole from Nintendo and Sega, but you know, it's really its own made up character. So you can't say like, "Oh, Chris, you're stealing art." Like they stole his fucking image first, so it's just kind of like go fuck yourself.
not considered stealing because Sonichu, Rosechu, and the city of Quickville were her creations.
Yeah, I agree with that.
On October 3rd, Chris launched a new store on the merchandise creation site Redbubble, selling items branded with photographs of Chris before her transition, which included skirts or framed photographs, priced at up to $80.
Oh, I mean, if it's a shirt, I'd
next
buy the
day,
shirt, but
Christine recorded a second interview for the podcast Internet Dream Lounge with the hosts Merriweather and Easy K, promising to ask more tough questions and plan out the interview accordingly to make it more entertaining than their previous effort, which had to be scrapped.
I'm doing quite fine. We already did this interview already. I just want to re-record it because the last one was quite boring. And also a few times I slipped up and didn't call you by your proper pronoun. So what was it you told me to do this time in order to make sure I don't slip up and call you he instead of she?
Pretend you're talking with Natalie Portman. Hello,
oh
I'm
no,
Miss
not
Natalie
my girl.
Portman. Let's have fun today, all right?
All
Dude,
right.
is Natalie
Well,
Portman in the room right now?
Oh my god.
Apparently she is.
Is Natalie
Well,
Portman here?
Anyway,
They briefly discuss the villains of the Sonichu universe and the politics of Quickville before moving on to the babysitter who allegedly kickstarted Chris's descent into autism.
early back in your timeline, like the farthest back you can remember, there was an event which shaped you as a person. It was when your childhood babysitter, who I believe she's called Miss Roach, and she
Oh,
locked
that's
you in your room
unfortunate.
because you were interrupting her phone call. Now, I asked you this question in a private chat between you and I, but I would like to ask you again so you can elaborate on it in our interview. Would you ever consider putting Miss Roach into your comic as a villain?
Very unlikely because I have very little information or recollection about her past or current appearance, much less her first name.
Dude, like the main villain of your comic is Mary Lee Walsh. And it's all because she stopped you from like broadcasting soliciting your fucking I'm single and horny and a loser fucking picture. And she's been like the most recurred villain in your entire Sonic 2 comic history over that one incident. You could do the fucking babysitter.
So that would be a big no.
Okay, very well. Because a lot like that's kind of like the ground zero of everything Christian, of everything Christery, as it's called. Do you know that term, Christery?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, all right, that's good. You like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, wonderful. Chris, let's play a game of Fuck, Marry, Kill. All right. It's kind of a party game, so I guess you haven't really had a chance to play it. It's not something you do in high school.
Okay.
I will mention 3 people, and here's the rules.
Oh,
You
I
have
know
to
this
fuck
game.
one, you have to marry one, and you have to kill one.
Okay.
So let's start out with
Oh
Barack
my
Obama,
god.
Hillary Clinton, and Donald J. Trump.
Oh, that's an obvious one. I'd have sex with Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, well, let me swap that. I'd marry Hillary Clinton, and okay, I'll play with Barack Obama.
Chris likes his men black. I got it. And I don't like this at all. I mean, if I had a choice of killing any of them, it'd probably be Clinton, just because the Clinton Foundation's a bunch of fucking killers, but you know, that is what it is. Marry Trump for the fucking money, of course, you know. Fuck, I guess that means I gotta fuck Obama too. I mean, he's been fucking me for fucking 8 years, over 8 years, but fucked
And I
all
would
the whole
kill
country,
Donald
so.
Trump.
Ah, fuck.
Okay. Yeah, you don't like Trump very much, do you?
Yes, I do not. I had watched the political debates before the election, all 3 of them, and I could see from a mile away that he was an obvious narcissist.
Okay, like, I'm a narcissist. I don't really see Trump as a narcissist. Like, I know people are gonna disagree with me on that, but I really just don't see it. Maybe a little bit out of touch because he's a fucking billionaire or whatever, but like, I wouldn't call him a narcissist necessarily. Like, I'm a fucking narcissist. And I'm pretty much honest whenever I talk about this shit with you guys or whatever because it's my YouTube channel and I feel like I should be honest about things. But I don't see it. He is an ENTJ because I did one of those personality tests that like determines whatever you are. I have the same personality as Donald Trump. I have the same mindset as Donald Trump, so I get that, which is probably why I defend him a lot.
Or the psychologists have coined the phrase, he is a malignant narcissist.
Yeah, of course they did.
And his actions since he came into office have definitely reflected all that.
I see.
All right, I know I'm saying
Well, let's
that
not
I don't
get
think
too
he is,
into
but I'm saying we have the
politics.
same personality. I'm
Do we
just
have
saying like
anything else?
overall,
All right. Just a brief moment.
because like his thing,
Chris, what's your biggest regret?
like he likes to put the country first. I wouldn't do that necessarily if I was a politician. I'd probably be all like light Yagami, if we're being honest here.
Biggest regret. Yeah, albeit seemingly minor, I'd have to say my biggest regret was when one of my theoretical exes told me that she was fascinated with cake farts.
Oh no, I
And
remember
paid
that.
$11 for this beautiful chocolate cake from Walmart that I had actually cut and eat a piece out of beforehand. And well, I sat bare ass on the cake. And after that, it was made not edible, and then I end up having to trash their.
Okay, so out of everything that's happened to Chris, with like Blue Spike putting Sonic Chew shit on the internet that made it to 4chan, responding to his Wikipedia, everything that's ever fucking happened, his biggest regret is the fucking sitting on a goddamn chocolate cake that cost $11, possibly from Walmart. What
That
the
remaining
fuck?
cake that I sat on.
Jesus.
I mean,
Well, that's. I'm sorry to hear that.
sorry
Seems
about
like
the cake, man.
Other than that, I just want to ask Chris. You are obviously more and more aware these days that you do have a sort of ironic kind of infamy around you and your comic. Why do you think people kind of are so fascinated by specifically you?
I'm not really sure, but I'd like to think among which I actually was a victim of a whole bunch of internet trolls and
Mm,
cyberboys, the real actual bad people, and that I stood against them the
mm,
best as I
mm.
was able to. And while I was down and out for a while, I definitely made a rebound and came back around.
They continued to discuss topics largely covered during their first attempt, such as her history with trolls, comic developments, and prospect of jobs.
Natalie Portman or Christine Weston Chandler, thank you very much for joining in. Do you want to do a little bit exit? Our podcast name is Internet Dream Lounge. Do you want to give us an exit?
Yes, this has been the Internet Dream Lounge, and you have been listening to Miss Christine
Well,
Weston
since I like
Chandler
podcasts, I guess I'm gonna have to listen to this in full.
and Easy Going. Y'all have a great and safe day. Stay safe, well, love, freedom, and peace.
Christine, you just doxed me.
I did.
What the fuck?
Also on October 4th, Christine created a new account on the site Kiwi
Okay.
Forums using the username Legendary Christorian and announced via a lengthy post that she came to gather respectful questions directed at her from forum members and planned to answer them in video form. She aimed
Okay.
to come back once per week to take on any new questions and allowed her responses to be shared in the possible development of a better video documentary or series of her characters.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that
Later
Chris
that day,
has not
she
done
live
that.
streamed her responses to 40 questions on YouTube.
First off, yes, that was me on the aforementioned Kiwi Farms. I made the one post. I shall never make another
Chris
post
isn't looking
again
too good right here.
on that web forum, but I felt need to establish that I am to face the trolls, good and bad, because we're all still individual people. And very importantly, I do this
For justice.
because this is like eventually happening, been waiting to happen. I face my demons of the past that have been lingering on to me for so many years. I have not been able to since I was naive, either in regular, even with regular or superpowers. I still need
I like how he's got
to
like constant
address
comments coming up. I should live stream,
these
shouldn't I?
concerns individually, and then we can move forward, and thus allowing me to ultimately find true peace of mind and solace between me and my sweetheart, and of which she has definitely voiced concerns against me doing this. But this is something that just was going to eventually be done anyway. So, to you, my sweetie, I just... Yeah. While your comments between our back and forth earlier today,
Got a lot of
they
pink.
did sting me quite a bit. But I do this for us, my love. Believe you me. My heart, my soul is in the right place. Okay, so without further ado, we'll answer some questions. But firstly, two questions that were proposed to me off of Twitter. One of which, if there was
But
anything
he's still
you
with
could
Jessica at this
change
point, right?
in your future message that you had made on your 25th birthday, what would it be? Initially, I would definitely remove the stay straight and swap that with find yourself for who you are. whether you be straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans, whatever.
Thank God you didn't say
You
queer, because
are
it's the same
you.
goddamn thing as gay.
You are individual. You should love, accept, and appreciate yourself.
Treat yourself.
Well, I'll answer this one. It's over my head, over my knowledge. But have you ever thought about applying for Section 8 housing?
Fucking honestly, why haven't you?
As far as I'm concerned, I'll take that under
Okay, dude,
consideration.
look. My old stepsister had one of these government houses. It was a very nice little 2-bedroom apartment looking thing. Her fucking rent was $14 a month. She had free electricity. And the bitch lost her fucking rent because she spent all of her money on an iPhone. She got evicted from one of these fucking houses, and it has pissed me off so fucking bad. Like, rage mode. I punched the fuck out of a tree and almost busted a finger because I got so fucking mad about that. Because I'm over here like, look, it's none of my business or whatever, and I don't give a fuck what happens to her. Actually, she's in prison now for slinging meth, funny enough. But, like, it pissed me off so fucking bad. Because, like, how? It's $14 fucking dollars a month, man. An order at McDonald's is the equivalent of you living in a house for 30 days. And you can't even do that. And the bitch had a job.
At the moment, at this present time, I am not looking to move out just yet.
Yeah, your mom's gonna die soon.
Eventually, I may, but that is still years later. I can't say for certain right now.
Chris, you gotta get the shit figured out
Thought
now,
about making
bro.
medallions again. That is in the process. As me and my associates, we're working on expanding our businesses, the business and whatnot. We just opened the Brown Bubble, Red Bubble store just yesterday. We'll eventually find somebody who can make the medallions on my behalf.
Why can't you make them?
And those will be well to go. Okay, yes, this is a very valid question. Do I believe that Quickville, Equestrian, and other such places exist in different dimensions? Yes!
Interesting.
Yes, I believe very much in the different dimensions. And I have access. If I access to all those dimensions, I can fuse it into them just like my OC, Night Star, can see into our dimension, our reality, watching our YouTube videos, and visiting us.
So everything's canon.
Visiting our dimensions.
Alright, so what I need to do, because I also used to have a comic book character, which I've been meaning to make those comics again, not because of Chris, but because I've been wanting to. I feel like I should make this comic where my original character, Snap, the snake, destroys the fuck out of Quickville. And it would be canon, right? Wonder if that'd get Chris's attention.
Who does it all the time, too? He's the doctor. Who's the doctor? Yes, he's the doctor. Doctor Who? Yes, he's the doctor. I'm the doc. Who's the doc? Yes, he's the doctor.
I hate Doctor Who. I really hate Doctor Who.
Moving on. Although, possibility of children after my full transformation.
Well, you got semen in the ice cream tub in the fridge, so I think you're okay.
I have heard it's successful. I can eventually bear my own child, but I'll just leave that up to future events when that can actually happen.
Wait, like you getting pregnant yourself? No, you can't.
That's still debatable, and I'm not going to fret too much over that right now. That's all the questions.
Wasn't there like 40?
So now, with this task, I've taken a first step towards facing my demons of my past. And once again, I want to reiterate, do not contact any of my friends, any of my family, or any of my associates, and including and especially my sweetheart. Then I will not answer any more questions. Okay, well, aside from that, I think I'm good for this time, so Until next video I record or the next question I answer, everybody, y'all have a great, safe day.
Bye, Chris. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you
Thank you.
for your kindness and your respect and listening.
We're all listening. I fucking love that.
On October 5th, Chris posted on Facebook in disbelief after finding out that Jessica Quinn's Facebook profile had been deactivated. In a hasty effort
Her profile's taken down. I'm making a post. Please text me. I hope you can read this from your non-existent profile pic.
to make contact with her, Chris made a short YouTube video.
Why not call her?
Sweetie, love, I just noticed your Facebook account is being deactivated.
Do you have her number?
What the hell is going on? I'm worried. What the hell? If there's something going on, I need you to tell me right away, please.
Call her.
You can reach me at my phone number. Text me.
Why can't you reach her? Be a man. Geno, we can find out his phone number. What are you doing?
Sweetie? What the hell?
Jessica soon messaged her, telling her that the trolls hacked her true Facebook account because Chris had interacted with them on the farms, in spite of her warnings. She called for an end to their relationship because her involvement with the trolls and cyberbullies would badly affect her personal and professional reputation. Christine then posted a screenshot of their last conversation on Facebook.
He's not
saying
learning!
goodbye to Jessica and telling either Jessica or the trolls that they would have the rest of their life to think about it. She then wrote that she had been backstabbed by people she had decided to forgive, referring to the trolls. In the replies, Chris's Trollsome gal pal, Kim Wilson, wrote that she was sorry that Jessica had stabbed Christine in the back. Chris clarified that it was the trolls that stabbed her in the back by hacking into Quinn's account. Kim asked how did they do that, to which Chris replied by calling her an unsupportive friend, as well as a drunk, high aqua teen addict with her sweetheart. Chris further added that Kim was high, shitted up, and stuck up her ass in comments and replies. Kim Wilson did not understand why Chris was so angry with her, with Chris later telling the trolls that Kim could tell them who was the magical man who appeared in a YouTube video with Chris in 2010,
What
because
the
Chris
fuck?
could not remember his name. Not long after, Christine posted another video on YouTube.
I'm very upset right now.
Chris, you don't learn your lesson, bro.
Open myself up to you damn bunch of internet trolls! You damn feeds! What the fuck? You hacked into her account! You hacked into her Facebook, you goddamn miserable, lifeless cretins! Just destroyed the relationship! You... I wanted to know
Fucking Mickey Mouse in the house.
mine and happiness. I thought y'all wanted that from me too. Now, obviously, I was so fucking wrong. You all really blew it this time. This is not funny if you're laughing. This is not funny.
It's a little funny.
There's
Very serial killer-esque.
done it over with, and moreover, you all are just ultimately, really, crazily, you are so super fucked up.
I don't think I've ever seen him. Oh, shit. The Kamehameha?
Goodbye.
Why does he look like my Aunt Linda?
Chris then posted a photo of her mother, Barbara, coming to console her with a tissue on Facebook.
Barb looks
accompanied
like she
by
got a gun
Barbara's
to her head.
personalized message to Jessica. Things can be fixed, but broken hearts suffer. Please, give Christine another chance. Christine then changed her Facebook profile picture to the video of her crying for Quinn.
Why
She
is
later
this blocked
returned
out?
to Kiwi Farms to write one final post. Thanks a lot, you goddamn bunch of bastardist children! Her life is ruined, and
I mean,
it
it's
was
just
my
a
fault for
Facebook
trying to
profile, who
make
cares?
peace with you lot. I really wish I never created this new account and tried to reach.
I mean, if I lost my Facebook, I'd be a little annoyed, but I would be like, whatever. In the long run, I'd be like, alright, Mark Zuckerberg can't track me anymore, that's good, right? Like, the main reason I would hate that is, you know, I got all my photos on there from all these years, but that's really it. I mean, I don't really give a shit about Facebook other than
Reach
that.
out. Good fucking bye. On October 6th, she wrote on Facebook angrily that she was the infamous centerfold that every stalker followed, who nobody wanted to be around because of her bloody fans, sharing the music video for the song Centerfold by artist J. Giles Band. She soon after
I don't
added
know what
that
that
she was
is.
experiencing celebrity infamy discrimination. This was soon followed by an apparent attempt by Jessica Quinn to apologize and reconnect. It was soon uncovered that this was not the same account which had been deactivated, and likely the attempt of a troll.
Oh?
Quinn herself returned to leave a comment for Chris, apologizing for the madness, and confirmed that the previous message was a troll attempt. She confessed that she was still open to Chris as a friend, and would leave her Facebook account open only for Chris to message her if she wanted, with all of her post and comment history deleted. Doopy Do-Over then returned to the Kiwi Farms to leave a few comments on the thread regarding the fake Jessica interaction after becoming upset by the relationship situation. Chris also returned to the farms to read through the thread and leave likes and ratings on Doopy's posts. Afterwards, Chris resumed watching Doopy Do-Over on YouTube.
Wait, so the Doopy Do-Over... I hate saying that fucking name. I really hate using internet names. So did Doopy Do-Over just, like, be nice to Chris, or what?
And also the LazyCast podcast, which featured her. Christine then lashed out, both on Twitter and Facebook, lamenting that she did not have Jessica to feed her and have her watch her belly grow, like her Sonichu characters. She shared a photo of a large ice cream candy cup she was having, feeling discorded because she was not sharing it with Jessica. This was soon followed by another photo, this time focusing on Chris's large belly, writing that all of it could have been Jessica's. Her next photo was presumably her reaction after receiving a brain freeze from eating ice cream, placing her headache on Jessica's conscience.
Chris, you got a mustache,
The
bro.
next day, Chris went to see the new My Little Pony prequel movie at the cinema, along with some of her friends from the Pokemon League Club, which she would attend at the End Games card game shop. She wrote on Twitter that while she was waiting to meet up with her friends, she reflected that her girlfriend was unsurprisingly absent from the movie event because she broke up with Christine due to her fan base.
Oh my god.
Later that day, she confessed that she felt she was famous like a princess and had the difficult obligation to keep as many people and loved close ones as possible happy. This was soon followed by an announcement that she was recovering and was not going to kill herself as life and her work resumed. She then went to Twitter to reveal that the zip code of Quickville, Virginia was 16429.
Why?
Not long after, Chris updated her followers with a new page from Sonichu, showing Sonichu's dramatic weight loss to return back to normal. On October 8th, she reminisced on Facebook that she missed the original Sonichu medallion, which was destroyed by a group of trolls pretending to be her first theoretical ex-girlfriend,
Is that the ones that stuck it in the
Blanca
pickle?
Weiss, in
Pickle juice?
2008. She announced, for the sake of Christery, that their prank was not only not funny, but disastrous, as its destruction caused 4 years of memories, soulful energy, and perhaps even real magic to disappear. She wished for a moment of silence for her first medallion, and hoped to continue wearing her current third iteration forevermore. On October 9th, Christine made a new video,
Because the
focusing
second
on
one got
updates
shoved in his
to her
ass.
Patreon page.
Okay.
Hello there, citizens of Quickville and the internet. Y'all know me? I'm Christine Weston Chandler, formerly Christian Christopher. And I'm the true and honest creator of Sonichu, the electric hedgehog Pokemon, for 15 years. And I've been drawing my books, and for better or for worse. It has affected thousands of readers over the years.
I think that's accurate.
This is an updated
Millions
introduction
even.
to my Patreon, because not only do I need money to help pay the household bills, but to expand on the merchandising, including finding somebody to make the custom Sancha and Rose-Chew figures of the whole set. Anybody interested in applying to become a custom crafter of the Amiibo figures and medallions? They may submit their applications to my associate, where I'll put that communication email address in below this video upon uploading.
She goes through the available donation tiers, ranging from $10
I like
to
how
$500,
Chris is wearing
and
the
explains
original
the
fucking
varying
striped
rewards.
shirt just to sell
So
this.
anyway, I thank everyone for their continued support over the years, and to all Christorians and all their support and everything. Again, I am Miss Christine Weston Chandler, female pronouns. Thank you very much, and have a great and awesome, safe day.
Well, okay.
It was around that time that members of the Kiwi Farms noticed a curious occurrence in the latest episode of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, titled Once Upon a Zeppelin. In it, a background pony character is spotted a few times, wearing large glasses, a striped greenish polo shirt, and had a faded green mane. In one moment,
Oh?
he was the only character in the shot frowning and not showing happiness for another pony winning
Oh?
a contest. There was also an older pony couple, who some forum members suggested to be representative of Chris's parents, Bob and Barbara. In addition, these three were the only ponies in the shot to be wearing clothing. Christine later acknowledged the speculation.
Huh, because wasn't he made fun of in the Sonic Boom episode as well? Chris's fame is getting all
And
over the
doubted
place.
that the aforementioned pony was based on her previous likeness. She added that she would prefer to appear on the show as the voice of her original character, Nightstar, and believed that the possible parody of Chris Chan could only be confirmed or denied by a direct statement from voice actress Tara Strong
I
or
doubt
someone
Tara
else
Strong has
involved in the
anything to do with
production
it.
of the cartoon. On October 9th, Chris left a comment on her past friend Megan Schroeder's business's Facebook page.
Oh my god. One of my regrets, I don't really have regrets in life, but one of my regrets is when I actually interviewed her and I promoted this. I completely forgot what it was called, and I didn't edit my videos back then, so I was just kind of like, one of her little forest things. And it has bothered me ever since because I'm just like, god damn, the disrespect I showed her. And I did not mean it because I really like Megan Schroeder. I thought she was a very sweet person. I feel like she didn't deserve anything that happened to her. I don't know, man. Like, I think this is really fucking creative. I think this is really cool. I did say eventually at one point I am going to buy one of these from her, and I am going to stick with that because I think it's a really cool little piece of internet history.
Featuring her handcrafted, felt anthropomorphic animals. Christine complimented Megan's talents and sent her and her family many blessings. On the 10th, Chris wrote a lengthy post after watching a YouTube video from My Little Pony commentator Dr. Wolf, which focused on fanfiction. She remembered how appalled and disgruntled she felt after discovering the Asperchu comic series created by the troll Alec Benson Leary due to the lack of love and respect for the Sonichu characters and story which had inspired it. However, she had grown up mentally and emotionally since that time, and acknowledged previously detested fanworks as stepping stones for fan artists who would continue to refine their craft and create bigger and better stories in the future. The next day, she reviewed the fan comic Sonichu Finale by Harry Darths. While Chris applauded the artist's drawing style and plotline, she greatly disapproved of the banning and killing of LGBTQ characters.
You turned
Later that
everybody
day,
straight
she
with blood
requested
in the
that
water.
She wanted the artists of the various fan works of Sonichu to print physical copies of the comics and then send them to her, including Alec Benson Leary, to whom Chris apologized for reacting the way she did in response to his Asperchu comics. On October 12th, Christine commended the fan comic Rose-Chew Story by notable Kiwi Farms user Tricky, sharing a page from the comic. At a later point,
That's
she
cute.
recreated the depicted scene from the comic in the form of a series of photos featuring Lego Pokemon and her customized Sonichu amiibo figurines.
I kind of want that Magikarp, not gonna
Also
lie.
on October 12th, Chris wrote that she was feeling melancholy and was missing a certain her, likely referring to Jessica Quinn. The next day, Chris expressed her emotional jealousy at the YouTuber PewDiePie, who had met his sweetheart over Facebook and eventually met her in person.
Actually, he met Martia through YouTube, if I remember correctly, because you used to be able to message people on YouTube. Remember that? That was like the good old days. You used to be able to go to somebody's profile and leave a comment and everything. Like YouTube decided to be a big faggot and fuck it all up.
Person after messaging for a long time. Unlike Chris's sweetheart Jessica, PewDiePie's partner was not intimidated by his fanbase.
He barely had
Later
any.
again, Christine frustratingly tweeted that she missed her sweetheart, who was scared off by the bullying trolls online. She added that the pony characters she created to represent herself and Quinn, Nightstar and Diamond Melody, respectively, were allegedly still together as a couple. On October 15th, Chris confessed once again on Facebook
I'm
that she
half
missed
colorblind.
Jessica
This is so
and
hard to
called her
read.
trolls uncouth cads because they scared Quinn off by either hacking into or reporting her Facebook account. Over Twitter, Christine defended Jessica's legitimacy and demanded trolls to stop pretending to be her in private conversations or badmouthing her. The next day, Chris came upon the realization that if Jessica had truly been a troll, then their private conversations would have been leaked. Though heartbroken by her breakup with Jessica
he's got a
Quinn,
point.
Christine sought comfort in the possibility, however unlikely, that the nature of their relationship was genuine. This created a feeling of success, a belief that Chris did, in fact, have and lost a true sweetheart, giving her the strength to start again and keep moving forward, producing more merchandise and exploring new stories, new characters, and new ideas.
Oh goddamn. As fucking always, Geno, you hit the mark pretty well, pretty good. 16th best rapper in the world. Alright, thank you very much, Geno Samuel, for part 58. My god, dude, you need to take a vacation probably after you hit 60. It's okay. You're still in 2017 right now, so you got plenty of time to just coast on through. I can't believe we're catching up to current day Chris. That's going to be crazy whenever it happens. Because I feel by then we're only going to have a comprehensive history like once every 6 months or some shit. Unless Chris gets crazy again, and then we'll have it every week. I don't know. But yeah, regardless, thank you very much, Geno Samuel. This has been very fun, very entertaining. It is still my favorite thing to do on my channel. Apart from my podcast, because I do like doing the podcast now, it's actually quite entertaining, for me anyways, because I get to think about what I'm going to do all week. So I'm going to leave this video in the description for you if you want to check out Geno's video. If you haven't already done that, you should have already done that first before you come to my channel. But that goes without saying. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see everybody in part 59 in a couple weeks. Bye.